12, trailing 2-2-14, 7 scoring shots to 4, and they're 2 points down. Mitch.
Just talking about the GDFL Bingo Centre, I was down there at a president's meeting the other night talking about the future of football in Geelong, and there are some GFL presidents who would like to see the whole structure of the leagues changed, Noel.
GFL president?
Yes, which surprised me a little.
That's because they're...
Haven't got any money?
Maybe they're struggling financially.
Yeah, I don't know. It was nice to see Neville Whitley here, the power broker of the GDFL, wandering across the ground.
I see him out there, yeah.
Yeah, with David Hyland from Geelong Confectionery.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Another plug. The ball's been thrown up in the air. This time Wilkins thumps it forwards. Only into the path that time of an Eastern Suburbs player, but Hyland runs onto the football and throws it up. And that Eastern Suburbs player was Troy Sheehan. Couldn't control it. Allowed Hyland to get in there and bottle it up. John Tatnell throws the football in the air. Up they go. This time Wilkins has got the football to the deck. Rundle picks a football. That was Karamotto. Picks a football up. And it's a magnificent kick. Hit his teammate on the chest. He hit the deck running. Kicked it back there. And Thomson have spoilt one another. The ball comes down to the rubber man who's pushed into the deck. The umpire said no. He's up again on his feet. In they go hard. As we see Shapter with the football. It was Craig Wolverton, sorry. I didn't think Shapter would go in like that.
Oh, that's a bit rough, Noel.
You're not allowed to say that.
No, you can't. Oh, you can't. He's been a good acquisition from the Queensland Football Club, coach of our reserves.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he tidies up well down there.
Yeah.
He's on Sean O'Leary. He's having not a bad game.
Big handful for young Shapter, Darren. But the ball this time has come out. Was it Wilkins?
No, that was a bloke on the wing once again. The fellow
Bradley,
Aaron Bradley.
Oh, look at that that's that Lee
Matty
Doak
Gardner. Yeah, Matty Gardner got a bit of pace. Matty's been a very talented player, but a wasted talent over the years. But hopefully this year he'll realise one of his dreams and play a lot of senior footy for Thomson. Oh, he's copped one fairly high there, Matty Gardner. And I'd suggest if he gets a kick within 45 metres, it might be 5 metres outside his range. He will put it through. He's a bit of a goal kicker, Matty.
I'll tell you what, umpire Tony Brooks, agreed with you.
He's going to line him up. There's no point in anyone leading, I can tell you.
Is he going to kick it that far?
Oh,
he's kicking from 40. Oh, he's gone short. Oh, he's kicked the man on the mark.
You got to be kidding me.
He did it. I'm not kidding you. He actually did it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, coming through strongly that time for Eastern Suburbs was Chris Gemmell. The football's gathered though out there, and Shapter couldn't quite get to the fall of the ball. Sheridan tackle for mine without it. The umpire called play on. This time we go over to where we see Mick O'Leary screw the ball over his shoulder to the centre forward position. It's the space for it, and the ball's well punched clear. But it's only been put into the path of Easton. Shorty Peters didn't know what to do about that.
Yeah, he saw Timmy Gardner coming. I know what he was doing. I've got the toilet roll up here, Shorty.
See Karamotto slip out a lovely handball to Barry Cheetahs. He weaves and balks, goes onto his right boot, hooks it and puts it through for a minor score to the Eastern Suburbs side.
Yes, there's some, that was very poor by Matty Gardner up the top end, and really probably Eastern Suburbs should have punished us with a goal there, but they've got to regroup, the boys. They're not looking too bad, Eastern Suburbs, at the moment. They're doing a fair bit of running, and they're getting some loose players, some players free as the ball's kicked out to Andrew Aitchison, who takes the ball on his chest, looks long. Timmy Gardner's in position to take the grab, which he does do. Plays on in his inimitable fashion out to Hyland. Hyland gives it to Matty Gardner. Matty goes long, looking for McFarlane, who's got a bit of a break here. McFarlane, good shepherd by Elliott. McFarlane running into an open goal and really should not miss. And I think he has. He's missed to the right. Once again, that was a gift goal, Noel. It should have been kicked, and unfortunately... these things come back to haunt you as the game goes on, I would suggest.
1 goal, 7-13. Trailing Eastern Suburbs, 2-3, 15. Still 2 points in it, 1 point apiece this quarter. And Thomson should hang their heads in shame on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. The ball's been kicked in. Over the back of the pack was the big fella. And Aaron Bradley, and he's a tall boy for a wingman. Yeah,
he's a good player, Aaron. He's a product of our under-18s, and he played senior footy here when he was 15 years old, and it's taken a few years to develop. And they've put him on the wing and left him there, and he's done a good job this year.
Well, that kick was well done, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's
paid dividends.
Yeah, he's kicked it to Cowans, who's about 30 out, and really should.
Will he?
Eh?
Will he kick it?
No.
You reckon he won't?
I hope he
puts
does.
It right through the middle. There you go. Straight over the umpire's tit for tat. That's his hat. That brings up Thomson's second goal. Badly needed one for the the Thomson Tigers, and Cowan's first. And I said, I tell you why I reckon he was going to kick it, because he missed that one up there. Didn't make the distance, but it was straight.
He did kick it well, yeah.
And this bloke is the sort of bloke that once he gets his confidence up, he's right now for the day.
That's what we need.
He'll kick 6 goals today, I'll bet you.
That's $10 in the kitty.
So, that's his first 10?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, actually, he's square because he missed one.
He missed one, yeah, we take 10 away.
So 2 goals, 7, 18, now 3-point leaders over Eastern Suburbs, 2-3-15.
Ball's thrown up the centre. Gardner gets the ball out to Highland. Highland is tackled and the ball's held in on him. It's a fairly physical game here. There's a lot of close-in stuff, a lot of attention paid to a lot of players. It's a good, not a bad game of footy. Ball's thrown up once again. The 2 ruckmen go at it, Wilkins and Rowder. Rowder gets it down to Gardner. Gardner flips it out the back. Camarado picks it up. It's smothered by Burns. Ball spills free. Glenn Elliott runs onto the footy. He's tackled by an Eastern Suburbs player, kicked off the ground.
That was an advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, Aitchison hasn't got possession of the ball, but it's tackled.
Barreled him in the back. He's made up for it though with the second free kick.
I think the second free kick there.
Yeah.
He's at
Johnny
Wolfenden.
Tatnell.
Anyway. Wolfenden gets it, chips the ball up, not much of a kick, but kicks it in Wilkins' direction. He does a good job and marks it. Off to Burns, Burns off to Gardner, good hands. We're starting to run the footy now. Gardner down to badly directed kick. Cowan's on the lead, but you can't just spit the dummy mark. You've got to keep on the mark there. Eastern Suburbs run the ball out to the half-back line, and the ball goes over the line and out of bounds in front of the Calvin Burke, the horse trainer sign.
He's paid a free kick.
He has. Calvin, I don't think he's paid for that sign either.
If you see the ball kicked up to the centre wing, up they go, the big fella sets himself, can't take the mark, he's appealing for it. Nobody's doing that, Mr. Wilkins, as we see coming through was the Thomson boy. Caught a bit high and he's paid dropping the ball. Well, the umpire said totally different the way I did, and I guess he did have prior opportunity to dispose of the football, and we see, I think you'll find that Shorty Peters with the football.
Yeah, Peters.
He comes across to Caramotto. Caramoto's played on. No one near him. That was bad marking by Thomson. He kicks the ball up to centre half forward. No, up there, Gazali, and he ended up with the ball after it bounced. And he's in there trying hard. Who is
Chrissy
that?
Martin, it is.
What an effort.
Chrissy Martin, he's a bit disappointed that he never marked it. Boy, geez, I thought it was
I
a good effort to get his hands
reckon
on
he got frightened when he got up there. He thought, how am I going to get down?
Lack of oxygen, I think.
Once again, we see John Tatnell throw the football. A bit of interference there. Caramotto read it off the pack well.
Well done.
Oh, beautiful smother that time by the bear, Rick Humphreys, and the ball has been forced out of line over the boundary line for a throw. And I'll tell you what, I reckon that was heading through for a goal.
I'd say it was. We need Ricky to lift, though. That's the first time he's been involved in the play today, and he's.
And it was a good time.
Very good time. Yeah, he's down on the half back line now. I don't know what. There must have been a move made somewhere. Good player, Ricky. Ball's been flipped out the back. Martin kicks it. Timmy Gardner and Peters have a crack at it. Peters takes the mark, kicks into centre half forward position. Once again, Sean O'Leary takes possession of the footy. Handballs it out. There's a scramble of players. Eastern Suburbs have kept the ball alive. There's a bit of a kick off the ground by the Thomson player there, and the ball's forced out of bounds in the forward pocket.
Brett Loudon was sweating on it too.
He was. They've sort of missed Loudon as a target, haven't they, since the first quarter?
They've marked up well, Thomson, I felt, since quarter time. Anyway, the ball's been thrown in. Reuter let it slip between his hands. Picked up again by that fellow, Aaron Bradley.
That's a free kick, isn't it? No.
And, well, you'd think so. Pat Burns got the football. He balked and weaved, and the Thomson bloke, the Eastern Suburbs bloke, just didn't run at him. Now they're in a bit of trouble, the Suburbs. The ball comes out to Peters. He gets a long handball, but it's set him up, and Steve Ardo allowed Steve Ardo to come in and hold the football up. And if it had been a more directed handball, I'm sure the Suburbs would have been away.
I think one of the telling factors in this quarter is that young Wilkins has started to get on top in the ruck a little bit, Noel.
Well, he was certainly getting beaten.
Yeah, he's getting
You know
flogged.
what? Big blokes stay big.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But blokes that have to jump get tired.
Yeah, that's right.
Ball, yep.
Oh, sorry, Noel. Ball's kicked in towards the forward pocket and a fist from over the back. Eastern Suburbs gain possession. Ivathong balks the Thomson player and has a shot at goal from 40 out. Shafter dropped what he should have taken, and it's forced through for a point. Oh, Jesus.
Actually, it's gone through for a goal.
Oh, he must have been over the line when he tried to mark it.
Yep.
Maybe that's why he dropped it. He was trying to keep his the ball in.
Yeah, that brings up their third goal, 3-3.
It's a good goal by Ivathong.
Yeah.
Thomson under 18 best and fairest winner.
3-3-21, Eastern Suburbs leading Thomson 2-7-19. And that was Ivathong's first goal.
Kiao Ivathong.
Kiao Ivathong. Ball back in the centre of the ground. Up she goes. No one can get a decisive tap down. Comes out to where we see running away with it with Ivathong again. Kicks the ball up, but leading in the race for the ball was... is that the rubber man?
That's the rubber man. I wonder whether Ivathong will turn into a pair of sandals before the day's out.
Oh, you reckon that's... You're an idiot. I can't talk now. Oh, yeah, Wilkins once again gets the tap, but there's no one there for the Thomson boys, and Elliott was just a little bit slow to wake up to the fact. Stay back here, Glenn.
Yeah.
Come over near the bound. That's it. You're in the right spot now for it. And I'd say someone should mark up on the sandal here.
Yeah.
And he's going to come out.
Camerado.
Oh,
it's around the neck, isn't it?
Yeah, Johnny Tatwell didn't see that, and he said, give it to me, we'll throw it up. It was there, but it was only there briefly. Umpire John Tatwell's going to throw the football up right in front of the broadcast box here on the members' wing at the Godfrey Street Oval. And up they go. This time Wilkins gets a tap down. Comes to Pat Burns. His hands are just absolutely phenomenally fast.
Just
he got it
down
across
the ground there too.
Got it across to his
teammate.
Gardner.
Great effort by Shafter there. I've forgotten his name. Got the wrong jumper on.
Bradley.
No, Sherwell.
Anyway, Ardo onto that left foot, kicks it up into the forward pocket where there is absolutely no one.
Cowan's got to make more of an effort than this. No good jogging on
good
behind
ball.
the pack.
It comes back to where we see a quick little handball out from Evans to his teammate, kicked up to the forward line. Pat Burns just fisted it away. Could have caught that in his chest. Not to be. It's in the middle of a pack situation. Burns goes back in there to do some work, and the umpire said, "You've copped one too high, Pat. You can go back and have the football." And Wilkins, hey, can you come in from behind now? He must have called play on. Anyway,
obviously he can.
He's going to make him.
Who's his umpire?
This umpire Tatnell.
He's lost the plot, mate.
School
He's
teacher.
feeding him lost the school teacher. Oh, that explains it.
Oh, that was an easy mark there, Drops. This time it's been picked up. And
he's
tried to get around him was Barry Cheetahs, and he got caught cold, and John Tatnell's agreed with you for once.
School teachers are allowed to be right once in their life. They say that.
Yeah, you've got to run in and catch them. You've got to handball it over. He's kicked it. Oh, that's a hospital pass.
Goodness me, Matty.
And Wilkins didn't even really have a go. Loughton's got the football. This will be a goal here, I'd say.
No doubt.
Under his left foot, and he's put it straight through the middle.
That is a pathetic passage of play by Thomson there. Like Matty Gardner, he's not playing in the seconds anymore, and Wilkins, when the ball's there to be got, you've got to put your body on the line for it. Paddy Burns' mistake over here when a bloke's come from behind him, account of John Tatnell. But, you've just got to be on the money all the time. You can't go to sleep, and that's what happened in that passage of play. Just a poor passage of play. I see Shafter running to the bench and Jason Stein coming on.
Well, that's taken the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Thomson 2-7-19, now trailing Eastern Suburbs 4-3-27. There's 8 points in it, and Thomson need now to get a rattle on as we see the umpire throw the football up in the centre of the ground. Nobody can do anything with it, and it's all tied up, and Camerado comes away, and the umpire said, "No, blow me whistle first." That's umpire Tony Brooks, and he said, "I'm going to throw it up again because I can't bounce it." He throws up the football. No one really got it. Running onto its Gardner, and he just comes through with strength. I don't care what they say.
He's
this
a good
bloke's
player,
one of the
Gardner.
toughest blokes playing. Bear can't do anything with it. He's
Got it well there,
come back well to it. Gets it out to his teammate there.
Cowan.
Cowans kicks it up to a vacant goal, and it's gone through for 1 point once again. But he was under a bit of he was under the pump
wrong
that
foot.
time.
Yeah, right foot kick for Mark, and he did a good job to get it onto his foot so quickly, I think. But the Bear there, he was very good, Ricky Humphries. He dropped the mark but butted up well with strength. And, we just can't make them pay. We're not hurting them on the scoreboard. That's the only thing. Ball's kicked out towards Router, and Wilkins spoils, and it goes out in front of the light tower in the forward pocket on the 50-metre line of the Godfrey Street Reserve, Port Arlington end.
Okay, GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard shows that we have got Thomson 2-8-20 trailing Eastern Suburbs 4-3-27. And we have been travelling 8 minutes of this No, 18 minutes.
18 minutes, yeah.
Of this second quarter.
Ball's been scrambled down to just forward of the wing in the on the Eastern Suburbs attacking side of the centre. Ball's thrown in by the boundary umpire Farnsworth. He's still throwing it to the right-hand side. The ruckman should wake up to that, or the Rovers, because it's gone there all the time. And if you watch again, Noel, it'll go over his right shoulder, and we should have people standing on the right-hand side of the pack. It'll just about hit Pat Burns on the head. There you go. And it does it again.
There's a push out.
Which way's it going to go,
It's got to go to Thomson. Yeah. Wilkins was pushed out of the contest unfairly, and
I think Pat Burns has gone to get the footy. Yeah, he's just handing it back to Wilkins.
He looks a bit tired, Wilkins.
Oh, a long way to bend down.
I suppose that's a point.
He's handballed it off to Fanning. Fanning's on the burst here. Strong kick through to centre half forward to McFarlane. McFarlane's taken over the shoulder. My goodness me.
Bear, well, good pressure. Flicked the ball backwards to Gardner. Gardner couldn't do anything with it. But I tell you what he's done. He's gone in and got it. And there's one over the shoulder. The umpire said, no, play on. Kicked the ball up to the forward line. And Cowans couldn't do anything with it. And they're going to see it over the boundary line, and it's going to be thrown in.
He's a powerhouse, Timmy Gardner. You can see why all the GFL clubs try and snip him every year.
He's too good for this comp.
Oh, there's no doubt. Timmy's a great Thomson person, but I'd love to see him go and play GFL footy just to show everyone that he can do it. Yeah. It doesn't worry him though.
No. Ardo out of the pack. What's he done with it?
Yep, in the full, Noel.
Not good enough.
No. We're squandering some opportunities here. Eastern Suburbs deep in the back pocket, looking to come along the the Pavilion side, kick the ball up towards Loudon. It's punched away by Peacock. Iverthong in there hard. Lowther's got possession of the ball, snaps it over his shoulder. Stein and O'Leary. O'Leary takes possession of the footy. Peacock runs in. Peters is tackled and it's holding the football. I don't agree with that, Noel. He didn't really retard him. He spun him around for sure, but he didn't retard him.
He didn't have an opportunity to get rid of it.
I can't come at that rule. I think these blokes watch the AFL too much and don't understand the rule.
Shorty Peters a little bit stiff there.
Very stiff, I thought.
Anyway, Rod Peacock takes the football and kicks it up to the half-forward line, or centre wing as we call it. Nobody can do anything with it. It comes out to where Karamata tried to get it forward.
Look at Gardner.
The Sandal got pushed over. Gardner gets it across to his teammate. Comes back to where Highland's got the football, the assistant coach.
Plugger.
Kicks it up to the lead from Cowans. It's a bit high. Cowans can't get it. Though Karamono's got it, and he's burst one tackle, gets it across to his teammate there through the agency of Shane Evans. Evans goes out to the wing. Could be dangerous, but no. Good mark taken by the Suburbs boy there, and that is Troy Sheehan. Played all right too, this fella.
Yeah, well, you always mark it when the bloke going for the mark against you doesn't go for it.
Good, nearly a nice mark taken out the back. This time we see Peacock go in there again, get the football out. Nobody can do anything with it. Comes out to where Fanning gets a football, kicks it nice and wide. That's a good position for the kick because he had nowhere else to go. And it goes over the boundary line, halfway between, basically on the half-forward flank for the Eastern Suburbs time, right in front of the change of the social club here at Thomson. Ball's been thrown back in. This time, fisted forward by both ruckmen. They both had the same intention, and it's been pushed over the boundary line. Another throw in, same spot.
Camerotto's having an influence on the game, Noel.
He is.
Very strong.
Yeah. Up they go again. This time Thomson get two. Pat Burns gets one around the neck and a handball out, and the umpire said, no, you got to take your free kick. Can't be done. Can't be done, Steiny. Pat Burns got to take his kick. It's a better kick from Pat Burns. Up they go. No one can take it.
Crummer. It's a good handball there by the Eastern Suburbs player.
Hill.
Yeah. Kicks it long, and there's a good mark to Peters. Peters is starting to chop us up a little bit here.
Well, Thomson aren't punching the ball. Out the back they go. Nobody can take that mark. Who's that?
Stein. That's Stein. It's got through. Out deep into the pocket where Fanning's starting to come into the game here. He's had 3 or 4 positions this quarter. Nice kick to Peacock. Peacock runs onto it. It's taken out by the Eastern Suburbs player. Don't whack him, Rod. Just let him get up and play the game.
Used to sit next to one another, Fanning and Peacock at
school. Yeah.
How about that?
That's good.
You couldn't care less. Camerotto again. He's got plenty of time. Kick's not a good one, no. It's falling short. That allows Eastern Suburbs through Mick O'Leary to come through. Gets it across to his teammate. Punches it up there. Two Thomson fellas spoil one another. No one out the back, but running onto the football that time as the ball goes over the boundary line.
Chrissy Martin was running onto it.
Chrissy Martin. Well,
Pat Burns is signalling to the bench. He wants something. I don't know what he wants, but he wants something. Running up towards the centre of the ground now. As the trainer lopes onto the ground, Birchie. B&B Securities. Birchie runs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Looks like Wolfenden's coming off.
Blood rule.
Suggest. No, I don't think so. They're going to throw the... Oh, is it blood rule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got blood on his right knee, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Well, this might bring Burke on for his first run. Yes, here's the number 45 Guernsey, David Burke. And, you know, Burke, if he's anywhere near fit at all, he'll be a big acquisition to us down there because he does run straight and he does run strong, Burkey. Loves the contest. He's more honest than some of those horses he trains, I can tell you.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you what, why didn't Thomson get him a new jumper?
Well, I don't know what's happened there. That's a bit of an embarrassment, I'd suggest, but... when V-Line Passenger Services come good with these new jumpers, I'm sure he'll have one.
Burke, his name is.
Yeah, David Burke.
He's wearing Peter Hall's number.
Yeah, Peter Hall. Hawley's in the bar there.
Right. Boy, he's going to kick a goal. No, he's missed it.
Point.
And he probably could have been pinged.
For holding the ball. Yes,
without a doubt.
yes, he got spun around, didn't he? And he was
Well,
retarded.
it's no worse than Shorty
No,
Peters.
that's exactly right. Yeah, that's where the inconsistency of the rule gets them. I think, you know, they pay it 1 minute and don't pay it the next. Fairly, who they got kicking out? Spuddy Island. Spuddy can't kick over a jam tin, no.
Well, that's no good, is it?
Well, I'd suggest not. They've got to go short if Spuddy's kicking.
4-4, 28, Eastern Suburbs lead. Thomson 2-8-20 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Second quarter, we have been travelling probably 24 minutes.
That's a great grab there on the 50-metre line. Spuddy kicked at 40 metres, so that was very good. But a great grab out there by the Eastern Suburbs player. Looks very much like Sheridan to me. Is that Sheridan?
Yes, it is. Very good.
Sheridan comes in from 50 out, and he's a beautiful kick of a footy usually.
No exception.
No exception. Gives it a little bit of height. Bit of
Well
buffeting down there, punched
there.
away. Spuddy Highland grabs hold of it in the back pocket, gets rid of it, it's out towards the wing, but there's no one there for the Thomson football side. Ruder, the big ruckman, picks it up in one hand, steadies, spots Cameron.
Oh, well
snaps
done.
it across Timmy Gardner, cuts across his run and spoils him. Ball's kicked back into centre half forward where Aitchison grabs hold of it. We've got nowhere to go here. Aitchison on the left foot, bangs it out, looking for the boundary line, kicking for touch, and has just made it.
Well weighted kick.
It was a good passage of play there by Thomson. Timmy Gardner's effort to spoil Camerotto was very, very good because I think Camerotto takes the mark there.
He was away.
She's all over. She's drinking some water here. Noel, you had a big night last night or something.
Yeah, Ronnie Brain brought a flagon of Rhine round. We drank it.
Fair enough. Buckle takes possession on the wing. Snaps the ball in. Lowther's got the sit. But Aitchison, in his inimitable fashion, backs back into the pack. Ball spills away. Picked up by the Eastern Suburbs player. And gee,
Nearly went through
number
for
14,
goal.
it's bounced through, and that was Perello, Dean Perello. No, it wasn't. It was Barry Titus. Dean Perello was in the reserves. No, he played well though.
Did he?
Yeah, he was a good player.
Who cares? 4 goals, 5-29, leading Thomson 2-8-20 on Buckley's The Gaming Centre scoreboard.
Oh, that's got to be a free kick, hasn't it? Number 53, and the boys, we've paid advantage here. Aaron Bradley comes away. Kicks the ball to Gardner. Gardner turns onto his left again. Handballs it off to Elliott.
Handball.
Yeah, the bloke got his hands. Gardner picks it up.
Stein.
Handballs it off to Stein. Stein drives the ball forward down to McFarlane. McFarlane splatters the pack, but there is no one at the back for Thomson. One of the Eastern Suburbs fellas got himself into trouble. Pat Burns comes in on Camerotto. Picks the ball up. Handballs off to Glenn Elliott. Misses the target. Elliott standing flat-footed. Ball's booted long by Sheridan, who's moved himself up the ground, and Lowther again. Loughton again. Loughton's got a great pair of hands, and just in time. We'll probably see that on Channel 7 tonight because the Whitman's light ship.
There's the blimp, yeah.
It's just taken an overhead shot of that. That could be a mark of the year.
He kick this.
He will kick it. Yeah, this is starting to slip away from the Tigers here.
9 points in it. If you kick this, it'll be a 15-point burst at
Makes it
half-time.
fairly difficult. Fairly difficult. He runs in. Good approach. Not much of a shot off the boot. Ball, once again, the kicking for goal by both sides has been atrocious. Thomson, 2-8-20.
There it is on the screen.
It is the blimp, the Whitman's Lightship. Whitman's Chocolates.
Good shot there, Brett.
Yeah, very good. Wonder whether they're taking as much notice of us as we are of them. Ball's kicked in by Thomson to Fanning. Fanning takes the ball, kicks it out to the half-forward line, to the wing where Aitchison takes it. Handballs off to Burns. Burns gives it off to Highland. Highland kicks in towards Gardner. Gardner takes possession of the footy. Feints a handball, runs around. Really takes them on here, Timmy. Outside chip kick on the left foot. We've got McFarlane who snaps at goal, and that's a goal. Now, that was a good passage of play, but Timmy Gardner up here at centre half forward was in all sorts of strife. He feinted the handball, pirouetted around someone, didn't use his left foot, intelligently put it off the check side off the right foot. Ball spilt to McFarlane. McFarlane kicks a goal. That puts Thomson back in the hunt here. I think it's been a fairly level game in terms of possession. And it's just the side that's going to get the break at the right time. But you've got, I think, half-time will be fairly level, I'd imagine. But it's 26-28 on the GDFL Centre bingo scoreboard. 3-8-26. The Thomson Tigers trail Eastern Suburbs, the Eagles. 4-6-30. I'm starting to sound like Ronnie Brain.
Well, that's a worry.
That is a worry. Ronnie actually did a bit of commentating at Tigerland a couple of weeks ago.
I heard about that.
Yeah, he enjoyed himself on the Sunday.
MC.
He was the MC of one of our functions. Done a very good job. Ball's kicked up, and the rubber man Aitchison takes a good. He's starting to come into it. Aitchison
He's got to find
kicks
Wilkins.
it over to Wilkins. Now Wilkins has got to go at this hard.
Yeah,
that's a
good
good
boy.
mark. Wilco. Now that's got to be 50 metres. He's pulled him off his feet. Takes him half an hour to get up. Handballs it out. Good passage of play here. Chrissy Martin has got to come up for you. Starting to run a bit, Thomson. Chrissy Martin chips the ball in towards McFarlane and is punched away by... that bloke looks so much like Sheridan. I can't believe it. Number 8, Andrew Hill. He looks so much like Sheridan. Probably the haircut. They haven't got any hair. They go to my barber's. Ball's hit down to Peters. Peters snaps the ball back. Aitchison once again. The ball eludes him. Sheridan off the ground. Comes out to Elliott, who's running hard onto it. Should have gave it over to, you should have gave it to Peacock in the first place. He's got it now. Handballs it along the boundary line. Shirley picks the ball up, gives it back. That's very good play.
Look at the lead.
Yeah, good lead to Cowans here. Take this.
Beautiful
play by Rod Peacock. And Cowans has seen Matty Gardner out there in the forward pocket. Matty Gardner plays on with the left foot. Handballs over the top to McFarlane. McFarlane takes another one. Thomson Tigers. That is excellent play by Rod Peacock. Should have got the handball in the first place, didn't, but butted up and followed the ball through and really created some good run off the half-back line, and Thomson scored a goal.
Puts them in front.
They're back in front, the Tigers. They're back in this game in the last 5 minutes.
But like you said, it's anybody's game.
Anybody's game at the moment, Noel. There's no doubt about that.
So we have got 4 goals, 8-32. Thomson now leading Eastern Suburbs 4-6-30. 2 points in it, Thomson's way. And we probably right on half time it is now. Wouldn't be much left in this quarter. That's brought to us by the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre out there at Buckley's. Nice new palatial place, they tell me.
The Taj Mahal it is. It's picked up by Gardner, who gives it off to Wolferton. Wolferton snaps into centre half forward. Picked up by Andrew Hill, who's having not a bad game, Andrew Hill. Ball's back on the wing. Pat Burns scrounging on the ground. Interesting, we appointed Pat Burns. I spoke to Brendan McCartney, the Richmond Reserves coach, and he said to me, Mitch, Pat Burns will be your best player by the end of the year. He said he'll be at the bottom of every pack and he's sensational. Well, his form over the last month's been exceptional. Ball's thrown up, out again to where Burns has laid a tackle on the Eastern Suburbs player. He gets the handball away, pushes it wide.
The ball had to sit up for him.
No, it did sit up for him. Keo
There goes the sandal.
The sandal. He's picked it up. Away to Bradley. Bradley grabs the ball.
Good vision.
Yeah, very good vision. Spuddy Highland.
He's
clear now. Come up ball. Oh, come up ball. Bad luck. It's ball's gone out of bounds. It's a bit stiff there. He fell over Buckingham. He's given Timmy Gardner a wide berth. Buckingham. Recently.
Good thump away that time by Reuter. Gets it across to Shorty Peters. He goes onto his right boot up to the full forward position, but it's all Thomson backing up there.
Stein.
Pushing across the boundary line is Stein.
It's been good since he come on,
Yeah.
Don.
Matter of fact, I'm surprised he started on the bench the last couple of weeks. Has
Well,
he been
I am
out of
too.
touch?
Oh, he probably just hasn't. Shafter's sort of taken his place, and he hasn't been able to get back in for some. He's been pretty good, Shafter. So he's handy to have there because he's a 6 foot running half back, which is handy. Ball's thrown in, and Chrissy Martin sees the ball over the line, probably about 50 metres out from the Eastern Suburbs goal on the pavilion side.
He's been busy today, Chris Martin, hasn't he?
He has. He's been good, Chrissy.
Yeah. This time Shorty Peters gets the ball and he just wrapped it up because he had nowhere to go as tackle was well and truly applied by Spuddy Highland. Umpire Johnny Tatnell said, give the ball to me. Is it John Tatnell? No, it's Tony Brooks with the football. Throwing it up in the air. This time we see the little fella there get it down to Reuter, who actually did the roving, didn't go for it, and forcing it through was the rubber man. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The rubber man pushed it through, and I think you'll find that the Suburbs have got another point. So there's a point in it, and it's just about half time for mine.
Wolfland's going to kick in here. Lead's been made. Comes out to the members' stand side. Oh, Bradley's jumped. Beautiful mark there. That's one for almost footy legends.
I had your head down.
On the siren, that was a very good mark. Very good mark there. And the siren has gone, and Thomson have gone in on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Thomson 4-8-32. In a low-scoring affair, Eastern Suburbs 4-7-31. So there's only a point in it at half-time.
Okay, the goal kickers for Thomson, 2 to McFarlane, 1 to Fanning and 1 to Cowans. For Eastern Suburbs, 2 to Brett Loughton, 1 to the Sandal, K.O. Inthavong and Ivathong, and 1 to Sean O'Leary. Better players that quarter, Mitch.
Oh, better players for the Thomson side. I thought Timmy Gardner continued on his good form. I thought Wilkins came into the game. I thought Rod Peacock at centre half back was a good player for them. I thought Paddy Burns continued on well. The rubber man, Andrew Aitchison's been good.
Yep.
I thought he was very good. And probably Spuddy Highland's been busy around the packs.
And for the visitors?
For the visitors, I thought Camerotto was good. Hill, I thought, although Christian McFarlane kicked a couple of goals off the backs of packs, I thought Hill was very, very good. Lowther was in and out, probably didn't do as much. Kiao Ivathong, the Sandal, I thought he was very busy around the packs. I thought Reuter went out of it a little bit. And
yes, without a doubt.
Yeah, no.
What's his name got on top of Reuter that quarter? Wilkins.
Wilkins, yeah. So they had
David Peters been handy.
Yeah, he's been handy. Shorty, yeah. I can't understand a little bloke like that running around giving so much cheek.
Yeah. Okay, well that's it for this half. We'll see you in a few minutes for the second half here at Godfrey Street.
Would you like to come into the Thomson Football Club rooms and partake in some refreshment?
Magnificent. Have they got some water in there?
They have got.